everyone, it's Di here from My Enchanted Journals. Thought I'd do a new intro for December. How is everybody? Welcome to dephemerember. 12th of December. Kintsugi houses. I'm sure I haven't said it right. So today I sorted through some of Lee's beautiful bits that she sent me, and I just love this piece of paper. So you'll see, I'll just show you the house, the Kintsugi house, before I cut it up. And then I'll just insert that here. So I'm just going to roughly measure the size of my page because I want to make a house for the prompt today. So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm just going to cut it out so I roughly know what will fit onto my journal page. Alright, so I've got my piece of paper, and now I'm just going to, I wanted this sort of folk arty look, so I'm just going to hand draw a little house for my Kintsugi house. I just want it to look, I don't want a ready-made house, so I'm just doing it myself, just out of brown paper. And then I'm going to cut it out and do my Kintsugi.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining.
So what is Kintsugi? It's the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery by mending the areas of breakage with lacquer dusted or mixed with powdered gold, silver or platinum. So obviously I don't have any of those things today, so I'm going to use my gold Kuretake paints. Let's have some fun. So here I am, I'm just going to make the breakages, obviously, so I can put it back together with my gold paint. So I'm just randomly cutting up the house into shapes, and you can do the same kind of thing. Okay, so now I've cut it up, it's in pieces. Alright, so we're going to fix our house. And then Lee sent me this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous piece of eco-dyed paper. And so I'm going to use this as my page today because it's quite thick. We've got a number 12 because it's the 12th. We've got this from Lee as well, which I quite like. And then on top of that, we've also got some gold fabric, which is Japanese, and I really liked this part here because it's actually got the numbers on it, and I thought that would add a bit of texture as well. So I'm going to cut a bit off of there, and then I've got a gold safety pin I'm going to put on there as well. So let's get started. Whether it would hang that much over the edge, it won't. I think I might keep the whole piece, guys, because I don't really want to chop it up. It's so pretty. Not sure how Lee did it, but she did a good job. Looks really nice. There. Nice. All right, we'll get rid of that, and we're left with our beautiful piece of paper from Lee. So, Kintsugi, fixing things with gold to show their value. How nice is that? So this will go together again like this, but I'm going to put gold in between the joints so that it looks very pretty. Alright, so it's going to look like that. So I'm going to put it together with glue, just a glue stick, and then I'm going to get my Kuretake gold paint, my favourite, and I'm going to drip it in between to give it the effect of Kintsugi. Okay, there we go. So I've got my paints. Now you can see I've stuck down my house. I'm going to try and bring you in close. There's just a fine feathery crack in between all the pieces, just like Kintsugi really is. And what I thought I would do is try and apply it with a chopstick. Wish me luck. Let's see how we go. Now I'm thinking probably this colour here. That's number 903. So let's activate that with some water and just see if this will work with the chopstick or whether it will just be a total waste of time and I'll have to get a paintbrush anyway. I kind of thought it would be a novel idea. Alright, let's just see. It's only supposed to be a very thin line, isn't it? It does kind of go everywhere, but let's see if I keep it moving. It'll at least give the effect that we're after. I'm sure the master craftsmen do a way better job than this, but you get the idea. The idea is not to keep it there for too long. And keep it moving. Anyway, it's just a bit of fun. Thank goodness I'm not actually a Kintsugi expert. That's all I got to say about that. Didn't turn out too badly. Right, so that's what we're left with. And you can see the gold. I quite like that. Turned out quite nice. Alright, maybe we'll do some marks over here whilst I've got the gold activated. Oops. Turning into a pretty page. And I love the background that Lee's done is fantastic and it's very, to me, very Japanese looking. So I really like that. I don't want to add too many dots. Just a few. Here and there. Okay, let's leave it because you know what it's like. You get started and then you don't stop. Alright, now we've got this film strip, which I'll have to just wait for the paint to dry around it. But I'm thinking I might chop off the bottom one and just use the top four. Master of Nonsense is playing with a toy at the moment down next to me. He's been really good actually. His toilet training's going really well. So I'm thinking that about there, and then this underneath, like this. I might cut a bit of that surround off and just leave the blue. Quite liking the blue. It's too big otherwise. Let's have a look. Yep, that's better. Look at that. That will go nicely under there. Great. And then we'll just have something else coming down in here. Okie doke, and I'll go hunt for that while this is drying. So I've cut a little bit of fabric out of there, and I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on with the pin or just have the pin in the fabric. So let's have a look. My paint is dry, so that's looking good. Great. So we need to place this here. I quite like it there. So, do I put this over the top? I think I like it to the side with the numbers underneath the film strip. That looks quite effective. Funny, hey? The day is day 12 and the fabric choice is 12 as well. And I might just stick the pin sort of there. I think that looks good. All right, I think I might staple this on. I'm really liking how the pages are becoming interactive, where they will move and be interesting, you know, when I look back through it. Yeah, quite like that. All right, let's get the fabric on. So to do that, I probably will need a little bit of this glue just to hold it in place, as soon as it's fabric. Don't want a lot of that glue because it does tend to seep through the fabric. Alright, so we want it about there. Yep, like that. That's great. Look at that. I really like that. And what we'll do is just stick the pin in here for a little added effect. Isn't it wonderful about junk journaling? Everybody will get this same prompt, but no two pages will look the same. And that I can guarantee. Let's move my stapler out of the way. And that, I'm really going to say, is probably done. I don't think I want to add anything else. What about some extra marks with my Posca? Do I want to add those? Couple of dots there, couple of dots there. Three there. And maybe I'll have those just drip down a little bit. Bottom one. Just give them a little bit of water just to move them around a bit. She did such a beautiful job with that paper. Absolutely stunning. A few marks here and there, I guess. A bit more texture. And I'm thinking we're done. What do we think? So this flips up if we want it to. We've got our gold fabric there, which I really like. Just made from an old shopping bag, stuck down, cut apart, put back together with gold. Alright, let's bring our folder back across, our journal. Let's get this stuck back in here. I do like that I've used the whole page that Lee sent me. It's really, really beautiful. In the art. Yep, really, really loving that. Okay, let's get our prompts list. What have we got? Day 12, Kintsugi houses. Let's pack Effie away so she can have a little sleep overnight. And I'll see all of you tomorrow for number 13. Thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And here's a buddy update. Bye for now. There he is, chewing everything. Here he's got an old leaf off the ground. It's all soft.